how dirty this thing is. Even got a squirrel's nest built in it. Oh yeah, lovely. Boy, you could sure use a good cleanup. I'm gonna see if I can get a compression check on it. Even though the valves aren't opening and closing, I might be able to. We'll see. These piston walls, oh, they look good. They got a rim, a ridge here, but I've got a ridge rim and I can take that off. And if need be, I had thought about this last night, these pistons could be taken out of this engine if I could get them out past this rust, and I'd literally have to sand and grind that rust off of there. But these pistons could be taken out and put in that engine if I needed to do that. Now I've got one stuck bolt right here. It's a head bolt and it's just stripped. The head is stripped. I may try heating it up with a torch. Well, that's probably about the only thing I can think of to try. Probably the best thing to try first anyway. This engine turns good and free. Let's spin her over and you can see what I mean. Oh, well, I say it does. I guess when it sets this way, this bolt touches the flywheel so it doesn't spin good and free. I'm going to have to readjust this setup here, but I can do that in a little while. So let me address getting that other bolt out, and then we'll look deeper into this situation. Now, if you're wondering why I put this rag on here, it's because I've got a pretty, not too badly ruined shirt. And if I pick this up and it gets against this shirt, it will be pretty badly ruined. So, you know, it's just a little protection for my wardrobe. I'm going to set these heads on this golf cart. After looking at these heads, I have some questions about it. I might get Jerry over here, but these look like biggish valves. Now, these are not like camel hump pulley heads, but still, that's a pretty big size valve. So I'm gonna need to talk to Jerry about that. He's my expert. But this mark here, it's a lot like a power pack head, but it has a little thing that sticks out from the bottom. I might can go online and see what kind of heads these are. But I'm thinking in line with this might be a 300 horsepower motor. It might have had some more advanced heads on it. Yeah, so anyway, let's get that on the card, and then we'll go from there. Another thing about having those heads off is it gives me a chance to see what's been going on in those cylinders. How good this flashlight is. For example, if each one of these was really blacked up and carbon coated, like one more than the others, I would think, well, that one's got a, something going on there. But this, I don't see that here. They look kind of evenly done. I'll go down and look at my power pack heads. Not power pack. Go down and look at the Thule heads. Compare them to these heads here. It's a nice day here. It's starting to cool off a little bit, so it's not so, it's not so hot like it was there for a while where you really didn't want to get outside and do much of anything. It's just perfect fall weather. Perfect fall weather. So the guy that drove out of here in the Ford truck yesterday, he made it about halfway home before it quit, and he opened the hood and it was leaking gas, and apparently the gas line that I put on there got tangled up with the fan belt and made a hole in the gas line. And I felt bad about that because I put that gas line on there and I must have missed something, because I certainly would not have wanted it to create a problem like that. But that's the thing, I'm not a professional mechanic, I'm just a backyard guy, and I might miss something, and if I do, oh well, what are we gonna do, Just make the best of it. Let's just take a look at the size of these valves here. Watch out, foot. Yeah, see them valves. We'll take measure on that. That looks like a 2-inch valve. Almost 2. Let's go see what this is. That is either the same size, or it could be slightly bigger. I think it's very close to the same size. Let's check this valve. This is 1 3/4 inch. That's the exhaust valve. It's 1 3/4 inch. That's got the same size valves as that one over there. These heads they've been worked and they've had hardened seals put in them. But one of them, Jerry said, had a leak, a water leak, and it needed to be addressed. So I may take these here to a machine shop and get that addressed. That'd be a good set of heads to put on there. I think they, like I said, they got the hardened seals and they got the oil seals, hardened seats and the oil seals in place. All right, let's see if I can get a hold of Jerry.